Some people are questioning whether they should stay in their business. Other people are questioning whether they should start their business. And some people are just wondering if maybe now is the time they should throw in the towel. Now, if you read a book by Dr. Henry Cloud called Necessary Endings, he explains that endings and or pruning is a crucial part of any relationship or any business for that matter. Because some businesses and some relationships are so toxic that they have to be terminated. Some endings are both necessary and beautiful at the same time. So often we see that once we have the determination and the resolve to end those things that need to be ended, we make room for some things that are more beautiful. Now, as a business owner or as somebody who wants to make a career change, I want to give you a framework to help you make that decision. And it's a framework made up of 4 questions that's either going to propel you to make a bold decision to start your business or to stay in it, or it's going to give you the answers that you need that will give you clarity in your decision to end it. So these 4 questions are pretty simple. The first one is, does your product or service still address a real need in society? The second question is, are you willing? The third, are you able? And the fourth, are you adequately resourced? So the first question is your product or service addressing a real need in society? So let's say you own a maintenance company and your primary job is to do maintenance at different office buildings, office parks, office installations. If that's what you do, the question is, does my business, does my service, does my offering address a real need in society? And if you look at the number of buildings going up, the number of offices that are being set up and installed, then one can honestly say, yes, there is still a need in society for that need. So if that's you and your question and your answer to this question is yes, then that should give you confidence either to pursue this business or to stay in it. But if you're creating something or you've come up with an offering or a service that is wonderful, but that doesn't really serve a need in society, then maybe reconsider. The second question is, are you willing? Now, this might sound simple, but the question around willingness and motivation is very simply, are you willing to pursue this dream of yours, notwithstanding the challenges that are inevitable, that are an absolute certainty? Are you willing to get rejected over and over and over? Are you willing to fall short over and over and over? Are you willing to face people who will look past you or will look down on you or will not take you seriously? Are you willing to say, I'm going to pursue this dream, I'm going to pursue this goal, notwithstanding any of those challenges? The third question is, are you able? In actual fact, let's go back to that second question. Are you willing? It's also good to say, if you answer, yes, I'm willing, to further ponder and say, why am I willing? Why is it so important for me to do well? What do I stand to lose if I don't? Who's depending on me to do well? So kind of think about why it is important for you to do well in that business. Whether it's something you're about to start or whether it's something you're thinking of leaving, that's a very good question. Am I willing and why? The third question is, am I able? Are you able? Are you the individual that has enough knowledge and enough skill to do what you do at a very high level? You know, in business, we talk about order qualifiers and order winners. You know, just simply having the passion for something and just simply knowing how to do something at a very standard level has become an order qualifier, which means that will get you in the door. It means that will get you into the boardroom to do a presentation. But so often the order winner is the one who shows above average knowledge and skill in that business. It is the one who displays the qualities of an expert, the one who displays the qualities of somebody who is in the know as far as that business and that industry is concerned. Know for sure. Do your own bit of readiness tests. Do your own assessments. Go to different people you trust, people that challenge you, people who don't know you, and go and ask the questions. Am I good enough? Yes, I'm not saying you shouldn't believe in yourself. You should believe in yourself. You should have a level of self-efficacy that talks to your belief about your ability. But it's so important to get feedback from the world, the people who will be your consumers, people who will be your potential customers, and get a sense that there is proof, that there is substance that supports the belief that I can do what I say I can do. The last question is, are you adequately resourced? I see salespeople often who are broke. Okay, so if you don't have money to travel, you don't have money to buy food, you don't have money to pay the bills, it is an unfair expectation for that individual to do well in their business. So if you know that you are not adequately resourced, you're about to leave your corporate career, my suggestion is, as much as you believe in yourself, as much as this is a good product, as much as you've got the skill, my suggestion is to save up some money, maybe downscale on a few items, sell a car, cancel a gym membership, save some money to make sure that you are adequately resourced. Because you don't want that to be the stumbling block. If you know you've got a good product and you know you are one of the best in that field, and you know that you've got the willingness and the motivation, don't allow this one thing to be the stumbling block in your success. Being adequately resourced is important. If you need to downscale. If you need to make some lifestyle changes, make them. But set yourself up in a way that you have enough resources to go out there and do this job of the entrepreneur. So there's the 4 questions. And I am absolutely certain that if you seriously ponder on them, they will either give you good enough reason to go ahead and pull the trigger, go all in, and conquer the world with this business of yours, or they may also give you absolute clarity after answering those questions that it is time to end this business that you're in. So those 4 questions again: is your product and or service serving a real need in society? Number 2, are you willing, and why? Number 3, are you able? Do you have the skill and knowledge to set yourself apart from just the average in your industry? And lastly, are you adequately resourced? So if you've answered those questions, you've either got good enough reason to start your business or stay in it, or you've got good enough reason to end it. So if it's the former and you deciding, well, there's enough reasons why I should go ahead, then I say to you, from me to you, go out there with boldness, with confidence, and with a sense of tenacity. You've got 4 answers to 4 really good questions. You know that you've got a good product that's serving a need in society. You know that you've got a willingness that will withstand the challenges that are inevitable. You know that you've got skill and knowledge that is above average, and you've got enough resources to sustain you. I say, get your head down, focus not on what's going on around you, focus on becoming better, focus on meeting people, focus on getting in front of people every single day, focus on promoting your business, promoting this solution that you have, but stay focused. So thank you very much for your attention again, your eyes and your ears for the last few minutes. In our next episode, we tackle the question, my team is not performing, what should I do? So until next time, keep well.